Hey friends, this is Josue and Rebecca Ortiz, your missionaries to Mexico City. And I just wanted to take a few minutes to give you a quick video update. We haven't done one of these in a while, and so I thought it was important to give you a little bit of what's going on here in Mexico City. Last Sunday, we just celebrated our 6th anniversary here in Abundant Grace Baptist Church. About 6 years ago, we opened our church. It was just about 15 of us total, including our family and another family that came from a sister church, and we were just eager to see what God would do. 6 years later, including 2 years of pandemic, God just gave us a wonderful, wonderful Sunday for our anniversary, and it was a great opportunity to see what God had done. We had several of those first-time visitors that are now discipling people, counseling people, serving in our church, and to see their growth in the last 6 years is amazing. So 2 years of pandemic slowed down our growth, and we were just praying to see what God would do here in Mexico City. Things were really tight as far as shutdowns and so forth, and the government was really strict on those things. So we were really curious to see what we'd do when we finished that process. And believe it or not, I know that while the rest of the world has been done with the pandemic for several months now, Mexico City is just coming out of it. People are still a little bit afraid, but this last anniversary we had over 300 people coming and serving with us and praising God and worshiping, and we had Pastor Neil Jackson that was able to join us and just celebrate with us what God has been doing in the last 6 years. Currently we are having 3 different services in our church because the place that we have been renting is not big enough. The space has been really constraining our services, and so we have to open 3 different services, and every service is now full. And so we are really praying to see what we will do next. We are in the process of buying and building our building, and we hope that in the next few months we have really good news to share with you as far as finishing that process. Mexican government is really difficult to buy and build a church, and there's a lot of red tape and corruption, so we're going through all of that, but we are really eager to see what God will do. In the meantime, as we build and finish that building, we are trying to figure out what to do with about 300 people that are gathering in a very small space, but we know that God will show us, and we're really excited to see the future. We just opened our counseling center. We have about 20 different counselors that have been studying and training, and God has given me the opportunity to certify myself. I'm in the process of certification with ACBC. It's a great institution, and we are really focusing on counseling, helping people to grow, helping people to see the difficulty of life through the lens of Scripture, and that has been life-changing. We have so many marriages and people and teenagers, and just to see their lives changed is so satisfying. That's what we are here for. Another good news that we have for you is we are ready to plant a second church. We planted Abundant Grace Church in the mountains of Mexico a few years ago, but now we are ready to start planting 2 more churches. And so please pray with us that the men that we are training are used by God, and that they have the grace to plant more churches, and that you pray that God help us to be a tool and a channel to bless these 2 men who are in the process of being trained and being sent out of our church to plant more churches. Friends, we're really thankful for all your support and all your prayers and all that you do here in Mexico City. We are so excited to see what your ministry is doing through our church planting here in Mexico. Every church, every individual that gives towards our ministry has a fruit to their account, and we are so thankful for that. We could not be here without your support. We could not do this without your help. So thank you so very much. I hope that these pictures and this video encourages you today, and please continue praying for us. Thank you.